Now, let's talk about how express lanes can help address the congestion challenge our region faces. A few important definitions will help explain the solution. A general purpose lane is a regular highway lane with no special designation or access restrictions. This is what typical lanes on the highway are considered. A carpool lane or high occupancy vehicle lane, also known as an HOV lane, is a highway lane with access restrictions, but no toll. The typical restrictions are 1. How many people need to be in a vehicle to use the lane, 2. The time of day the lanes are operated, and or possibly 3. Striping that restricts access to the lane at specific locations. An HOV 2+ lane generally is a restricted traffic lane that is only for vehicles with 2 or more people, including the driver. Similarly, an HOV 3 lane is a restricted traffic lane that is only for vehicles with 3 or more people, including the driver. An express lane is a highway lane which buses, high occupancy vehicles, and motorcycles may access for free. Other vehicles, including single occupant vehicles, which are vehicles with just one person in them, may use the lane by paying a toll. These tolls are usually variable, which means that the cost of the toll goes up or down depending on how much traffic is in the lane. The more traffic, the more expensive to drive. Auxiliary lanes are short lanes, usually the far right lane, that vehicles travel in before merging onto the freeway or exiting the freeway. Across the country, 29 express lanes are operating in 13 cities, providing solutions to the kind of congestion that we experience on the San Mateo 101 corridor. The oldest express lanes are those on SR 91 in Orange County, which opened in 1995. Across the country, these lanes are proving to be a reliable source of traffic relief. Now, let's take a look at how express lanes perform to understand why different jurisdictions keep choosing to implement them. This slide shows the difference in average highway speeds before and after express lanes were implemented on I-580 and I-680 in Northern California, shown as the orange and yellow bars on the graph. On I-405 in Washington State, shown as the blue bars, and on I-66 in Virginia, shown as the red bars. What you see on this graph, shown on the left bar of each set, is the average highway speeds for travelers during rush hour using general purpose lanes. As we discussed earlier, the general purpose lanes are regular highway lanes that anyone can travel in unrestricted and without paying a toll. Once the express lanes were implemented, those same travelers in the same general purpose lanes experienced an increase in travel speeds as shown on the right bar of each set. This happens because some of the travelers moved out of the general purpose lanes and into the express lane to save time. Just like highway speed, if we look at the travel times for the same corridors discussed in the previous slide, we can see the same kind of improvement. On the left bars, we see rush hour travel times before implementation of the express lanes. Once the express lanes were implemented, the bars on the right, we see rush hour travel times across the lanes were reduced. Once express lanes are built, we see the improvement for express lane users as well as for everyone else on the highway.